Assalamu alaikum students, welcome back to your Global Public School online classes. So in this class we are going to start a new chapter from your business studies, that is the entrepreneurship. So let's see what are the quick learning points which we're going to study from this lesson. That is, the learning points from this lesson are the meaning of entrepreneurship, the role and importance of an entrepreneurship, the self-employment opportunities, the small business enterprises, and some other important entrepreneurs. How the popular entrepreneurs are there in our country, that we are going to study in this. So the first important thing, what is entrepreneurship? What is the meaning of entrepreneurship? The meaning of entrepreneur is very simple, students. Entrepreneur is an innovator. Who always thinks about creating something new. Innovator to do something new with the things whatever is available for him. So entrepreneur is an innovator of new ideas into the business process. And the word of entrepreneur is actually derived from the French word entreprendre. Entreprendre is a word which is actually comes from French. From that word the entrepreneurship is actually coming. And the next, what is the entrepreneur does, all that we're going to study here. See, the first important thing is entrepreneurship is a creative activity in which he creates something new. So for example, if I want to tell you that in the initial days hardly we used to use the Nokia phone which was a typical the keypad phone, but later Motorola was a company who came up with a big size of the phone with a big screen, all that. So it's a creative activity. So the entrepreneurship is a creative activity who always creates something new, and it is an ability to build and create something new, and it is a knack of sensing opportunity where everyone sees a chaos and disorders. For example, I would like to take a realistic example of the Chinese virus which is running in our country, the COVID-19, the coronavirus. So we are all sitting at home because of the lockdowns, seal downs and all that. But there are people who are actually earning a lot of amount from this only. They think that it is an opportunity for them to earn. What are they doing? Some of the garments, they are actually manufacturing the PPE kits and through plastic, and some of the people, they are sitting at home, they are actually producing the mask by manufacturing the mask, and they are selling it, and they are making a good amount of profit. So it is a sense of looking at the opportunities where the lot of chaos and disorders are there. And entrepreneurship is the attitude of the mind to seek the opportunities and take calculated risk and to derive the benefits from them, as I said with my given example right now. So the first important thing which we want to study here is the characteristics of an entrepreneur. What do you think? What will be the character of that person? Normally we say that, right? So let's see what are the characteristics of an entrepreneur here. The first characteristic is he's a creator. He will have that creativity idea. He knows from where what to get it, from that what product I should make. So he will have that creativity. The first thing is creativity, and the second thing is dynamism. Keep on changing from one thing. They will not stick on to one product or something. It will be keep on changing. They'll try to implement the new things from there. That is dynamism. The third important thing is leadership. They will not only go with their ideas, they will take the number of people along with them. They'll play a very great leadership here. And the next is team building. They will make their own teams and try to help them in their business. And the another important characteristics here is achievement motivation. So for example, here they have a target. Assume for a minute we are working in a banking sector, maybe the credit card collections, they have to collect a 3 lakh people credit card collection, and which where the government has already announced that 3 months if you don't have money you don't pay, but still they have the target of collecting. What will happen here is the entrepreneur or the leader will give an idea here to achieve their goals through a motivation. And the second characteristics of an entrepreneur here is problem solving. Whatever the problem comes, he will try to solve that. And the next is goal orientation. He will have that goal perfectly in his eyes and minds, which will be set, and he will always be working towards that. And the next is risk taking. As I said, COVID-19 is a situation where people can't go out, but still he's manufacturing the mask. Whether the sale of that mask will happen or not, he don't know, but still he takes that risk of doing that. Then decision making, whether he want to do that, yes, no, or maybe that kind of the decision which he will be taking. And then next, commitment. If he says that yes, I need to deliver this product, I need to manufacture this many products in this much of time, then that is the commitment which he will have. And the self confidence, the last but not the least, is the self confidence. For everything, if he's not confident about what he's doing, then I think it's impossible for him to achieve anything. So that these are the 11 characteristics of an entrepreneur. So the next what we're going to study here, the functions of an entrepreneur. The entrepreneur starts business activity by preparing the various plans to business. For example, if he want to manufacture a new phone, obviously he needs to have the lot of information, right? So what I need to prepare, how I need to prepare, what is the money required, what is the staff required, what is the technology required, all that plans he needs to be preparing before he starts for the business. He organizes the factors of production. I mean, the land, labor, capital, organization, all that he organizes that properly. The next, he takes the decision about the product. What product I need to be preparing, technology, what I'll be using, how the way of marketing, and what kind of employees I need to hire. All that decisions he will be taking. And the another important function is he coordinates things effectively. Just by hiring the people or just by getting the technology will not work. He needs to be coordinating with the things effectively. First, for example, I think in my earlier classes, most of the time I used to give this example. If you want to manufacture the phone, once the manufacturing is happened, he cannot keep the phone battery in the front and the screen in the back, correct? So first he need to be coordinating with all the departments, so that the screen should come first, later the battery, and inside there should be a materials, all that, finally the back cover should come. So these are the things which he needs to coordinate effectively, right? So the next thing is he handles budget of his concern. He cannot just go with the money whatever he has, right? He should control that, and he should see the cost of that product should be as much as lesser than the product which is available in the market. So he should be thinking about the budget. And he bears the risk and uncertainty. He don't know whether the product what he's going to manufacture, whether it is going to it is going to sell in the market or not, but still he bears the risk and the uncertainty. What is another functions is he gives the directions to all the business firm, and he makes sure that all the departments of that is running smoothly. So that's how he will take the complete attention or the complete control towards the functions. So this is what we studied about the characteristics of an entrepreneur and the functions of an entrepreneur. And I want you to write the characteristics of an entrepreneur, functions of an entrepreneur, and the meaning of an entrepreneurship. All that I want you to write in your book as a homework and submit it through the Google Classroom app. And in the next class we're going to study some of the important roles played by an entrepreneur, and also some of the important entrepreneur self companies. I mean, so for example, if you want to become an entrepreneur in your future, what are all the companies you can start? So that thing I'm going to explain you that in your coming class. Signing off till then, take care, stay safe, and keep your learning button on. Thank you.